All right, guys, let's talk about schema markup and why you need it for your website. All right, this is free also, so there's no reason not to do it. We're going to give you a step-by-step video, but first we're going to explain real quick what it is. So schema markup is a form of structured data that you add to your website's HTML. That's just the back end code. I'm going to show you how to do it. Don't get afraid. Don't worry, but it's going to help the search engines better understand your content. It makes it easier for Google and other search engines to pull key information, and it's going to display it in the search results, like your reviews, your event times, your product prices, your business information, your NAM name, address, your phone number, SNAP. I'm sorry, not NAM. But for party rentals, party business rentals, my lord, for party rental owners, it is very, very essential that you have this. Okay. So, what schema markup, why it matters for us is because you're going to put on this your business hours, your customer reviews, your contact information. You're going to tell these search engines what your website is all about. So, let's jump right into it. All right, so what you're going to do, guys, is you're going to get to this website, and don't worry, I'm going to have this link in the second part of the course to where you can just click on it. But that's what you need to input to get to this. You're going to select local businesses, input your website right down here, and then you're going to do start tagging. All right, once this pulls up here as it's loading, you're going to see the website. If you don't see your website automatically load up, just scroll up a little bit and you're going to find it there. All right, so let's start like this. Let's start with highlight the business name. Click on name there. You see how that popped up? It's going to populate over here. All right, images. I like to start off with the logo first on images. And then you can actually input other images. Let's see. I want to click that as an image. Anything that you would want Google to show on an image is I want you to input in here, okay? Any kind of good looking quality photos. All right, so next, let's find the telephone number. You can see that up here. We're going to highlight this. What you need to do is drag it all the way across, tag that telephone number. Email address, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to tag it with the email. Same thing with your physical address. You're going to find your physical address on your homepage of your website. Now, let's say some of this stuff is not on your home page of your website. What you want to do is you want to go into your web page and you want to add this to the very, I would just put it at the bottom of the website. Get like a content box and go on there and add your street address, city, state, even your country, and your postal zip code. Add your email address in there. Add your opening hours, days of the week, opening time, closing time. You'll have to go in there and highlight each one of those to enter it. See, what you're doing here is you're building an HTML code for Google. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put that on the source code in your website. Don't let that confuse you. Don't let that scare you. I'm going to walk you through how to do it. All right, so let me show you real quick how to do the Google reviews. So you see how we have Google content right here. What we're going to do is let's highlight his name right there. And we're going to tag the aggregate rating review. That's the reviewer. Okay, now let's go to review date about a month ago. All right, let's click on the review body. And then you see this right here, review body. And what you're doing is you're telling Google all of this information right here. You're telling who was the reviewer, and then they're going to find this other stuff on your website and they're going to sync up to it. We're going to add that. And what this is doing, remember, this is producing a code. You're going to go and do create HTML code, and you see all this right here. This is the code that this website just created for you. All right, so what you're going to do now is you're going to take this code and just start at the very top. You're going to copy all of this up here. All right, I copied it. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go into your software. And for if you're an ERS user, you're going to go into admin, website, responsive editor. And at the top of this, let's get to our home page. All right, go to your home page just like you're editing your website. And you see your little box up here. Let me move me again. Go to your code. And you see this right up here. What you're going to do is enter this on to the code. This is the back end that nobody sees, but Google sees. It's going to tell them exactly what you do. And then you're going to save that, and that's it. Now you have your schema markup completed. So once you get all that inputted, is you're going to go, you're going to give it time. Typically takes a few weeks, month, 6 months. It takes time, guys. It's different in every single case, but this is going to help your ranking. So if you're tracking it, make sure you take a snapshot of exactly where you're at right now in your rankings, and then in a month, check again, and 2 months, check again, and track your progress. Post it in the community. When you track it, when you see some good stuff come with your rankings, post it in there, brag on it, let people know how important this is to do. All right, guys, if you get any questions, hit us up in the community.